I don't care about Nicky Jam. Tell me Don Omar, Daddy Yankee,
What the hell's going on right
Arcángel. Arcángel la
now? Hey,
Maravilla.
man. Yeah, we good. We good, man. No Strings Attached. We in the building, man, on a Wednesday night. Y'all know what it is. Hey, man, this is what we do, man. This dude here is turning stuff on. You fucking up the intro. All right, let's try it again, man. No Strings Attached is in the building, man, on a Wednesday night. Y'all know what it is. I go by the name Roy Mack, man. This is the show we talk about dating, relationships, a little bit of pop, or as the kids say, the culture. We try to make it entertaining for everybody, man. Y'all can definitely call in, jump into the live chat, be a part of the show, because over here we allow everybody to express themselves in their most organic state. So as the disclaimer said at the beginning, parental advisory is in effect. And if you are offended by strong language or harsh opinions, man, you should probably just leave at this time. This is your fair warning. Down there we got the homeboy Blake with the Malcolm X glasses.
It's Chris Blake, man. This is the second show in a row I've had to.
Chris
No
Blake.
respect, I swear to God, man.
Can we call you CB?
CB?
Yeah.
Colored boy? Is that what you're trying to call me? Colored boy? That's how we gonna start the show, my man? Nah, man, Chris Blake, man. What up? What up?
All right, this nigga got a different name every year we start the show.
Always Chris Blake.
All right, down there that's Chris Blake. Right here, that's the homeboy JC.
Que la que mi gente por torno en la casa semana tras semana está lo que hay.
All right, all right. Down there, that's the homegirl Bree.
Hey.
That's it. After he just did all that, that's all you got.
Look, I ain't got look.
All right. Right here next to me, that's the homegirl Mo.
What up?
There you go, Mo lit. God damn it. Mo turned up. All right, man, y'all see what it is,
She
man.
excited about this no
Yeah.
alcohol.
Y'all see what it is, man. We're gonna talk about how long should you date? What is it? How long should you date before commitment? Is that it? That we talking about?
Yeah.
That was
Or
about talking.
as the kids like to say, talk.
Talking. Yeah, as the kids say, how long should you talk?
The
You know what I'm
kids.
As the
saying?
kids, everybody's saying it. All right, man. But before we get to that, man, we wouldn't be doing our due diligence in the culture, right? If we didn't talk about the homeboy Nipsey.
Oh,
Yeah. Might be
R.I.P.
why
to
I'm
my
off, man.
man.
To be honest about
Is
that
that why
shit.
you off?
'Cause
Nipsey
it
got
is.
you off like that?
I didn't know how much I liked the cat.
yeah. Nipsey
Like,
got
for
a
real,
lot
I
of
didn't know
people
how much
off
I
right
like
now.
dude, man. Like, and the situation is just too familiar. You know what I mean? Like, that type of shit. I might have the proper voice and the glasses. I'm from shit. So that type of shit used to happen all the time. And just somebody who was really about something
Yeah.
dying at the hands of a nigga like that, like, that's just too much, man. Like, that shit trash, dude.
Trash as hell.
Yeah,
It's
so.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Whew. It's
Listen to
been a
the
tough
marathon,
week. It's
man.
only Wednesday.
Listen to
Right.
the marathon.
Shit.
When? So what was it? Was it Sunday night?
Sunday
Sunday.
afternoon,
Sunday
yeah.
afternoon.
Yep, Sunday.
All right. So listen, I'm not. This is not. Usually I'm here for the bullshit and the jokes. This is a little bit of a serious
I
topic.
don't even
But
have a joke for that shit.
I don't have a joke, but I am gonna say this.
It was Daddy
Technically,
Yankee, I
he
would.
did get shot
Hey,
on the
hey,
same
hey.
day that Selena got shot. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying
Oh, it
is
was the same day?
Same
Yeah.
day. So in history, as we move forward, is it gonna be still? Because that day is dominated by Selena.
Yeah.
It's definitely
I
gonna be
never
both
even-
now.
Is it gonna be
I never
both?
associated.
No.
It is gonna be both.
JC
Everybody's
says
putting
no.
them together.
Dude,
No.
Hit over here said no.
It's definitely together.
I mean, if you're not Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Like, every other Spanish culture does. Dude,
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans fuck with Selena?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not
yeah.
like that though, right? Like,
No. She was big. She was
Oh,
big
word,
out there. Yeah.
word,
She was
word.
big. Now I'm gonna tell you what though. The reason why I feel that Selena's gonna still dominate is because she's been a dominating factor all this year, even hurt with her death. Before and after her death, she's still been dominating the musical, especially
know
the
about all that
Tejano
shit.
music.
I don't know what the fuck you talking
I
about.
don't know
Jay.
either.
Okay.
That pertains to certain
Okay.
cultures, but I
Yeah.
feel like Nipsey's definitely gonna hold a very
Nipsey
big
shit
weight
is
forever.
predominant.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of people have been affected by that shit.
This year,
not just,
this year might not end that well.
No.
Now that
Whoa,
this nigga
Jesus Christ.
Nipsey.
Okay, well, God
I mean,
damn.
I'm just saying.
All right,
because-
see y'all next
I'm
week, man.
just
Don't
saying
bring
because
that.
look at how many
That's
people
show.
like
Damn.
how many people were affected. Even people that may not have been listening to his music like that. People that didn't necessarily follow them. Maybe they followed Lauren. You know what I'm saying? They follow more of like the relationship aspect. He's got a wife. He's got kids. You know, like that shit's. And then the way he went out. You know what I'm saying? And then after
Yeah,
the
the way
story
he
is let
definitely
out,
went out was
once
bad.
the story is kind of dropped about it, and you find out what had actually happened, like he was still being that respectful man that he was, even though it was somebody he wasn't really fucking with, and he still ended up dying at the hands of somebody like that. And that shit's, it's just a really sad story. There were some people that were on social media, and I guess they were telling like their family about it, their parents about it, about the situation. And they were also talking about how they feel like this is similar to how people felt whenever like Tupac and Biggie died. So I don't know. There's a lot of people talking about Nipsey right now.
Listen,
and
far be it for me to, you know what I'm saying, minimize anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Listen, every day, you know.
I know where you're going with that. Don't go there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, shout out to
somebody said some cool, like, not gonna say cool shit, but something that made sense. It's like, people like dude who killed him, like, at what point do we associate that type of behavior with white supremacy?
I just think it was just a fuck boy Negro. That's it.
Yeah, but somebody who actually worked something, who's doing something to change shit, getting killed by nothing ass nigga, like they kind of like.
And I'm with you, but here, like, okay, here's my take, and then I'll let y'all talk because I don't want to, because I'll say some fucked up shit.
I would like for you to do that.
No,
you're trying to be tame and shit. I don't touch your shit.
No, because like the reality is that, like, first of all, niggas get shot every day, B. And no,
should I say?
Niggas do get shot every day, B. Yeah. And I'm not shitting on Nipsey, because I fuck with Nipsey heavy. I'm just saying from the standpoint of, yes, he got shot. Yes, he was doing positive things. I just think maybe we're reflecting on the whole situation. Because I get you. Is it white supremacy? Yeah, we can technically go that way. But this is just a nigga who was upset because dude called him a snitch. That's really allegedly. I don't know. That's the story that's out. And if that's what it is, then, yeah, no, that's just a nigga getting upset. Mo and Bree can go to the club or go out tonight to happy hour, and some random girl can get mad at them because of some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people get mad at, you know what I'm saying? People do shit out of spite. I'm pretty sure.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Yeah, but he did it because he thought he was better than him.
Yeah, he thought he could shit on him. Like, okay,
that's the
you
same
think
shit
you gonna
happened
call
to
me a
Rosewood.
snitch?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas over across town, this nigga got a piano. I ain't got no piano. That's what the white nigga said.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that shit kind of, like, it made sense. And the white dude even said it. He was like, when do we start associating that behavior with something like that? And I'm like, damn.
But think about it this way, though.
Sense.
Nipsey is up here. That dude, if it's true that Nipsey was like, yo, you can't be around here, you know what I'm saying, you a snitch, you a rat.
All he got is that block.
That's all he got in life,
fam.
fam. That's it. This is all I got. And you, somebody from up there telling me that, I'm not justifying it at all. He's 100%
just, yeah, putting yourself in his shoes. Yeah, that's some.
All right, man. Y'all making me down now.
How about niggas with money, man? Stay away from niggas in the hood. Like,
damn, Blake.
Shit, I mean, fuck that shit. You can't be around these niggas.
Yeah,
man.
but you
just cannot be around.
Well, they
bro.
did say, because, like, he was going to give his homeboy that just got out of jail for 20 years some clothes. And he didn't tell his, like, security, his bodyguard, that it was just on some spur of the moment
just
shit.
Like real quick, I'm gonna
yeah,
just
like
stop
he was
it.
just finna slide over there, not finna be there all day.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. See, that's extra fucked up.
You know, it was just
probably,
you know, and that's all his shit. You know what I'm saying? That's his shit that he brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was just a random ass event, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like
unfortunate situation.
Yeah, that's all it was. Just
you know, this random ass shit always happen that, but I don't go around niggas like that.
It is though. This is why shit is kind of freaky though, man. And that karma and fate and all that shit, religion, whatever you want to call it, destiny. Because they had just did the little cool ass GQ shooting shit that came out. That shit was super dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole. I was like, man, this is some of the best shot shit I've ever seen that I've seen in a while. You know what I'm saying? The way they shot it out there in LA, that shit was dope. And then for him to, even the tweet he put out right before he got shot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that whole shit was, that's going to be some Tupac shit moving forward. Because you niggas won't let Tupac die for shit.
He's still alive.
Tupac was just tweeting.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a sighting in Cuba though.
Tupac was just tweeting.
Yeah, he was on one of them carnival cruises.
For shit. At least we
gonna
let Nipsey rest in peace. We saw him. He alright.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, got the shit on tape. Quit video recording shit.
Yeah, for real.
Damn, that shit weird, man.
Everyone.
That shit's fucking weird, dude. Like, no.
All right, man. Let's get to the goddamn show now. Y'all done brought me down. Let me pour out.
Oh no, you should have some room left.
Pour out some of that yak.
Man, pour out nothing. That shit like.
I said pour it out.
One time for my nigga. Damn.
I was about to pour a lot out, but listen, I ain't
damage his floors.
All right, man. Let's get to the shit, man. So we talking about how long should you? Hold on, you break it down, Mo. Goddamn it.
Oh, why?
All right, fuck it. All right, how long should you date? How long should you be in the the dating / talking stage?
Yeah, a lot of people call it talking.
The kids,
the younger generation calls it talking. When it's technically like dating, but I mean, yeah. So how long should people like? How long is too long, and how long is too short when it comes to dating? When it comes to talking to people,
how long is too long, and how long is too short?
Yeah,
there's some niggas out there with a lot of problems with that.
Don't big or small, they all move the same. Don't worry about it.
All right, well let's talk about it, Mo. You tell me, shit. How long? What's the time frame, man? What should we be looking for out here, man?
I know some people be talking about it's kind of too much, but I mean, for me, it's like a minimum. I need a minimum 6 months before I'm like committing to somebody, because I don't know, 2 to 3 months to the first like maybe 4 months. Some people like depending on the person that you like just getting to know. If it's somebody that's like new to your life and shit like that, like you got to get to know this person more than just more past the initial like I'm just trying to impress you. I'm just trying to like show you that I'm somebody that you like so that you can fuck with me. And then once you get past that, it's like okay. Then I get to really know who you are as a person and like, things that you do, things that maybe whenever you get mad or whenever you get hurt or whenever you get like, upset about something, like I need to know who you are in every kind of situation. And I feel like 6 months is a good time frame to like kind of get enough time with somebody to kind of be in enough situations to like know more or less who they are. So that's my take on it.
So if you date Mo, just lie to her for 6 months.
Oh, fuck.
Just be a representative for 6 months and boom.
Like, y'all gonna make me up in 2 years. Right. Without telling you.
Nah, it really don't even matter the time. Shit.
And I think last time, Roy, whenever I was telling Roy about this the first time, he's like, damn, that's half a year.
That is half a year. I did the math. I did that math. 6 months. Nigga, how many months? That's like, half a year. Shit, you know how many movie dates that is? How many times? Like, what are we doing over the course of? Gee, that's a long time, man.
I don't know. I feel like it just depends.
And playoffs.
It depends on the person.
More for me, like the male. So, like, if I'm talking to a nigga for like 4 or 5 months, I'm not gonna ask you to be my boyfriend. So, it's gonna be on me whether I'm like, okay, is this gonna go anywhere? Is this gonna become a relationship? If not, then you know what I'm saying.
So, do you give the guy any hints that you want to be his girlfriend?
I mean, I have before, but I necessarily wouldn't do that now just because I'm not. If that's not what you want to do, I'm not gonna bring it up to you. You should have that feeling to want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna main her up. Like I want to be with her. I'm not gonna be like, oh, are you gonna make me your girlfriend? No, I'm not gonna ask you that.
No, the reason why I ask is because nowadays, we was talking some episodes ago of how we send out mixed signals.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I want to make sure. For you guys that are choosing up out here, for these lovely sisters that we got on the show.
I'm dead.
Y'all swear people on every show.
Yeah, nah. But real talk though.
Put their Instagram out.
You know
they must be sending private messages to the inbox because I don't know nothing about that.
Hey, and I asked because, like I said, we were talking about the mixed signals or not. And if you into that guy, and he's into you, but he doesn't know that you're into him, and he wants to ask you, but he doesn't ask you because he doesn't know whether or not. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. But if we're kicking it and we're like hanging out for months, like you're gonna know I'm fucking with you. Like that's just
true,
straight up. But a lot of times I feel like
because you send them signals?
Women don't get asked to be in a relationship is because women are already doing shit for men as they're in a relationship already. So they get used to like, damn, I don't need to main her up because she already doing everything that my girlfriend would. You know what I'm saying? And people get comfortable in that aspect. So it's like, why?
I agree. I think they become too complacent.
Yeah, and like women get comfortable. I think men do as well. They're like, you know what? But it's not authentic. It's not legit.
It's certain shit you should like hold back.
Back on. I agree.
Really?
Yes.
I was asking. I wouldn't say
I definitely think so. Because like I'm not gonna be like literally. I seen this tweet. It was like some dude tweeted. He was like, women don't show men that you like them more than you in the beginning because they see that as a weakness because they know that they can just get anything they want from you without like giving you that commitment, which I think is
that's the real thing. That's true. To an extent,
no.
I think.
Read the topic.
No, because the only reason I asked is because I'm trying to figure out like, yo, so what's the like? What do y'all give me an example of something maybe you shouldn't do until it's like, okay, me and you are together on some exclusive shit. Because I'm confused. I don't know what it is you should.
That's what I'm saying. It's like basically like a situationship. Like to me, if you're gonna like fuck with somebody, then you might as well just date them. You might as well just be exclusive.
That's what I'm saying.
But that doesn't happen nowadays. Like,
so what are you doing? You saying like I don't lick ass until like after we?
Like I don't know. Like it's just I don't know. Like
trying to figure out where we going with this. Like what are we not doing until? I mean, because I feel like if you kicking with a person like let's just take Mo's time frame for 6 months. Like, I don't know. Like, do you not do a motherfucking laundry? I don't know what you're not doing.
I wouldn't do somebody laundry.
Oh, okay. There you go. Shit. So, there you go. You get your socks folded.
There goes an example, because
nigga, do your own
no laundry.
But what if when we together though, you'll mix the colors and whites and shit?
Man, here and there, but I
said
ain't gonna be
colours
too
and
much. I'm like, don't get dependent on it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Talk to me, Blake. Dog, you over there quiet, man. What like?
Shit, I don't even know how to jump in. Tell you the truth.
Like, what should we like? Have you been on either side of that?
He
Dog?
takes one date and that's it.
Cause I know you said it before, dog, that you don't really, you know what I'm saying, it ain't a long, you know, you don't.
A lot of shit been crash and burn lately, but that ain't really me. Like, yeah, you show me you fuck with me, I rock with it. You show me you don't, then I stop, I fall back. That's pretty much it. But like, I don't know how it works anymore.
I think it's different with generations too.
Yeah,
like
talking like 6 months, and then it's like can't do all this too early. If you fuck with somebody, man, just fuck with them.
But see,
I put it. I don't
for
really
me,
put
for the
time in
men
this
that
one,
are
you
in
know?
my age range, it's like it's not possible for me.
they play too damn much.
Yeah, it's
To
not.
put it in a few words.
So
Shit.
what's your age range?
Um,
No, not like
She might wanna
Like
be
early
18
20s.
still.
no. I'm not saying how
Maybe
old you
20.
are.
I'm
I'm saying
fucking
what
I prefer no one. I
do you
don't like
prefer
anyone.
going to?
I've met people that are younger than me, and I don't know, like, knowingly know, like, oh, yeah, they're like 21, 20. I'm like, like, I definitely am not interested in anybody that's younger than me. But max I'll go is like maybe 30, max, no higher than that.
Alright, so
Mo?
Oh, I talked about this before. I think we talked about my max was 35.
Oh, okay.
okay, shit. So some of y'all older players,
35?
some of y'all older players out there, yeah, shit. Mo choosing up.
Relax.
If you 34 in some months, nigga, get in
I'm
before
dead.
get in before that birthday, my nigga.
You got till you turn 36.
Oh, so you got
36
all of your-
birthday is.
Oh shit! So you got all of your 35 to shoot your shot. There you go.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like, shit, it's numbers. I understand with younger dudes, though. Because, I mean, I probably just grew up maybe 2 years ago. So I do understand that. It takes a lot of understand. Yeah, it takes a lot of shit to make you.
It takes
you know
a
what
man
I feel like
to
it's just a
admit
lot
that
of
too,
people out
though.
here trying to
I
play
ain't
the
fucking
game.
about it.
Yeah, it's
It
definitely
takes
hard
a-
to date or talk to anyone nowadays.
And I'll say, since I said that, I mean, it's not something I go into, like, talking to somebody and tell them, knowing, like, oh, yeah, you know, we going to have to talk for at least 6 months. I'm not vocal about that. That's just more of a personal thing that I kind of just keep in my own head. Like, you know, how long have I actually been getting to know you? Do I really know you? Especially if it's somebody brand new maybe to my life. Like, I'm not going to – that's just something I kind of keep in the back of my head. But what was I finna say? Oh, since I kind of started that with myself – I cannot say that there has really been many that have gone past the 6 month time frame. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if I were to just jump into a commitment with that person, because at the time I felt like I really wanted to be around them, then I would already done had several mistakes by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's not too many people that can go past that. There's maybe like 1 to 2 people in the last year that have gone past that 6 month time frame. We still kind of communicate, we still talk, but still like shit. Other ones, it's just like they gone after about 2, 3 months.
I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that because nowadays, unfortunately, we got a lot of this crowd nowadays. They just jump into anything without even considering the factors or any other consequences at that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Well, I'm saying
Factors,
because
like, I'm kind of, I might be with me and Blake. They don't necessarily agree on dating all the time, but I might be with Blake on this one. If you fuck with somebody, like, just rock with them.
Yeah.
See what happens. I'm not saying you gotta like get a nigga the key to your crib, but I'm just saying like y'all
Like,
let's kick it.
I've definitely tried, but it's like, no, feelings is not reciprocated. I'm just like, bro, you're not finna play me, so let's just keep it moving.
Yeah. I mean, I feel
Can't you
where
feel that energy sometimes? Though, like this motherfucker, like. I think the one thing would be like once you want to be quote unquote right exclusive with somebody, like all right, we're just gonna be me and you dealing with each other. Blake would call that. Ain't that the time where you taking the condom off, right? Or
There's no time frame for that. What are you talking
He
about?
said there's no
frame?
time frame.
Don't ever disrespect me about no damn condoms, man. What's wrong with you, brother? Check this out. What's wrong with you? No, seriously though. I don't know, man. Time limit, that shit weird though, dude. Like the great Patrice O'Neal had a joke. He was
Shout out to
like,
Patrice.
"My girl been with me for 5 years. I've been with her for like 2." So it's
Sounds
with
like
a
some
dude,
nigga
man,
shit.
You know, with a dude, man, we don't really think about shit like that.
Yeah.
I think this is more fitting for women to talk about. Cause
I agree.
You know, it's
Cause I don't think dudes like think about that shit. I think a dude,
not at all, man.
like a dude, if the shit going along well, we keeping it pushing.
yeah.
I gotta agree. I
And that's why I
definitely
think
gotta agree
JC's
with
question
that.
was actually a very intelligent question. So shout out to JC.
Appreciate it, sir.
You know,
Thank
I'll
you.
give a lot of those. But when
With this guy.
JC, no, 'cause- but when JC was saying like, yo, like, you know, the first question you had was kind of like, yo, what are we looking for? Because the thing is like from a dude standpoint, like we like, nigga, we good, we here, everybody like
Yeah.
each other.
Then she wants you to leave your wife and shit.
Women,
like, why you want me to leave my wife?
This is a societal thing that it's more on the woman to really
give that hint.
That's what JC was talking about.
I feel like,
I don't know about that.
I feel like
because how many times have you went up to a female and been like, "Yo, let's be exclusive"? I don't think that's a lot of dudes.
I've never said no shit like that.
You've never asked a girl to be your girlfriend, like
I don't think I've ever said
5th grade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Outside of that, I've
Fourth
never
grade,
said that.
3rd grade. You know what I mean?
Like I feel like if it's not like known, then it's like
this nigga, Blake.
then we're still talking, you know.
So you need a dude to
clarify.
say it out of his mouth.
To be like, yeah, like I want to be committed to you. Like, yes, I need you to clarify that.
She's an old soul.
She asked for too much.
In that area.
That's not asking. That's
In
literally
that area.
asking for the bare minimum. I'm not asking you to post me on your shit. I don't give a fuck about that. As long as you're proving to
Damn,
me,
for that to even be a thing. It's crazy.
to me, but some people it is. They need that clarification to be like, oh, you need to be posting me. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. I don't need that.
Wow,
Just
man.
for you to clarify that with me. Okay, yeah, me and you, we doing this. Okay, that's okay.
All right.
We have an understanding.
Yeah.
Me with me, I mean.
You definitely need some clarity at times.
This, you know.
Oh no, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask.
Love
All right, come on. What's up,
No.
JC? What you gotta say?
I'm gonna ask. If I'm feeling you, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna be like, yo, listen, what's up? We've been talking for a minute. I want to know whether or not are we gonna take this serious? We're gonna take it to the next step or what? And
Yeah, like you don't have, yeah, just
and,
like that. That's
and my thing is, everything I do is unconditional. If I like you, I'm gonna do things. I'm not expecting you to do things back. I'm gonna do things unconditionally. Though there's no, I'm not looking for an incentive. I'm not looking for a reward.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. Everything I'm doing.
What if you do all that shit and she ain't fucking you? Then what? Like month 2.
Listen. I didn't say I was stupid.
Exactly, nigga.
No. There's a big difference between being stupid and doing things to a point where you're proving to her that you're there for her. You like her. You're feeling her. You want to be with her. And as soon as she gives you a response, that's when you'll know when to take it to the next level or whether you're gonna step back. It's that simple.
So at what point you leave your wife for?
That what?
At what point do you leave your wife for?
What do you mean you leave your wife?
Fucking with you, bro. That concept is just so foreign to JC. Like, leave my wife.
Why would I do that?
Is that possible?
I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel like there's in some certain situations, like you definitely need to have that. I mean, because I talk about this all the time, how I'm a vocal person. Like I talk about what I want, like what I'm feeling, or like et cetera. If it's brought to the table, but
what?
Nah.
This nigga singing the Spice Girls.
This nigga's wilding.
Okay, anyway, so because there was a point in time last year where I was involved with somebody, and I mean, we obviously really liked each other. We was, fucking with each other. Like, I was living on my own. He lived on his own and shit, but he was always at my spot, always wanted to be around me, always wanted to do shit with me, be around me, everything like that. So I'm thinking, and that's me assuming, if I do go into a situation where I'm assuming that, okay, because I'm going based off of his actions, he fucking with me, he only around me, he around me 24/7, like, this got to be something that's going to progress into maybe something more. And like I said, I put that mental limitation where I was just like, okay, let me just continue seeing what's up. You know what I'm saying? And despite all of that, not saying that's the thing, like, I'm not saying he was in the wrong, because he was still talking to other women, you know what I'm saying? Still entertaining other women, going and seeing other women in his small free time that he had away from me, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't always just go in there and assume and that somebody is really rocking with you like that, because he was the type that wasn't a vocal person. He didn't want to talk about nothing like that. He didn't want to talk about, like, commitment. He didn't want to talk about, what we doing here, nothing like that. And wanted his actions to prove what it was. But, bro, like, at the same time, like, I'm sitting here assuming that, this and the third about where it may go, and all the while you still not fully focused on me. So that's why I feel like a lot of women need that clarification, because, like Bree was saying, like, there's certain things that you may be doing, like we basically acting like we in a relationship, then you shouldn't at that time, especially if I'm dropping people, I'm not talking to people.
Right, like you just talking to them.
I'm turning people down because I'm trying to be around you. I'm turning people away because I'm trying to be around you. But I turn around and find out that you're not, that we're not on the same page. And that's why I feel like those things need to be clarified. Those things need to be talked about, because people are not always on the same page. Like,
Indigo just jumped in the chat and said something that goes right along with what you said. He said that moment of understanding is super important.
I agree. I definitely agree,
man.
Yeah, it is a point into where you should get an understanding. You know what I'm saying? To figure out like what. But
And
at
it has-
least
and
in
there has
my
to be a
experience
mutual
though,
agreement.
but in my experience, it's always been the female, the woman, to be like, yo, so what the hell we doing?
So what's that?
It's
Yeah.
always a woman.
Yeah,
man.
so what the hell we doing there? Because listen, I can
That's
go
when you
on.
start returning messages and shit. Fuck up all the fun talking about relationships.
Yeah.
Like, damn, we was having fun. Still talking about this shit.
The
man.
moment my wife started being like,
Unless you
all
like
right,
her.
nigga, she was like, yo, so we on like year 3? Like, you know, what the hell's popping right now, nigga? We
Damn,
good?
3 years.
Right.
Well, listen, nigga,
Shit.
I was ready to ride it out.
Yeah, man. Yo, I say 10 years
Like, we
minimum.
good doing what we doing.
I'm just getting to know you.
Yeah, I was ready to ride it out. Yeah, understand?
And see, it doesn't always
So
have to be
demanding.
like a label necessarily. Like, I guess I don't really have to be like, oh, you know, we together. Like, you know, we all like just about to get married and shit like that. Like, it's just having that clarity that I'm the one person that you're trying to be around and talking to and messing with, like, period. So.
But it
it's just
sounds like, Mo, you
clarifying
had
it.
your feelings involved a little bit when that situation you was talking about earlier. And I always say the first person that catch feelings in a relationship should let that be known. And when I say feelings, I ain't just talking about like, yo, I like kicking it with you. I'm talking about like, yo, I think, because you was like, dude was always over my crib. Yeah, Mo,
But
maybe you had poker.
I didn't get a chance to be vocal about that, but I was honest about it. I was upfront about it. I would talk about it honestly. Like, I would try to talk about it anyway often. Because that nigga was always
he was
around.
just-
You know
he
what
was
I'm
just
saying?
avoiding.
He was just avoiding the conversation.
Bring
you
it
know
up.
what I'm
If you
saying?
bring it up
Like,
once and they don't respect your conversation,
Yeah.
but you sharing your feelings, they don't fuck with you like that.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to do it twice.
Okay,
3
then that's the
times.
thing that's
Nothing.
crazy is that once I finally was just like, all right, like, I'm done with this shit. Like, you know, if you know, you just want to be cool, you just want to be friends, you know what I'm saying? We can do that.
Oh no, because
Yes.
they want to have that cake and eat it too. Like,
Yes,
damn.
like, and
I
as soon
ain't
as,
trying to
as,
lose
soon
my
as,
main bitch.
as soon as I
It is
stopped
that young
fucking with
nigga
him,
shit,
look,
man.
as soon as I
Straight
stopped fucking
up.
with him like the way I was, he's like, damn, so you don't even want to hang out with me no more. Damn, you don't even want to go places with me. Damn, I can't even come over. No. The fuck? I'm taking what
That's
you
so
giving
selfish,
me
man.
and I'm turning it to what you want it to be.
It's
Like, that's
terrible.
all it has to be.
Well, why did
We
it have to
can
be all or
cool.
nothing, no, Mo?
Because I don't got time to be.
Because
I don't got time to be you at my
no,
crib.
home,
You
man.
at my crib. You
Shit
sitting
hitting
here.
home, man.
I'm cooking for your ass. You
No.
laying on my bed. You know, sleeping in my bed, nigga. Get the fuck.
No.
No.
She want
See,
niggas to
so
leave their wives and
It's
shit.
always so no,
Like,
fuck
man,
that.
What kind of
me,
man would
Bree.
I
Let
be leaving my wife?
Mo be fucking on some other niggas and he'll be pissed, hot.
Exactly. Why not?
Upset.
Fuck that.
I'm fucking around, man. I ain't
Fuck
just
that.
fucking around.
But you don't get a nigga back like that.
You know
No,
what I mean?
that's what y'all doing. That's what y'all niggas are doing. Y'all here being fucking shiesty. And y'all want these bitches just
Nah,
to
we're
be
just being
greedy.
men.
sitting on
Definitely being greedy.
Ooh,
Who don't want hoes?
You fucking right. So might as well just be single.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
single.
But nah, I
Live your
wouldn't.
life
Like, somebody
freely.
told me they feelings and shit. I wouldn't avoid it though. Like that's trash. Old me probably would just be like, yeah, whatever. But I wouldn't avoid it though.
How old
shouldn't,
are you now?
I mean, we ain't talking about all that. Man. We gotta go back to old
curious
episodes.
to know how
We gotta
old
go
were
back
you
to
when you
old
grew up?
episodes. Nah, truthfully, nah. Like
Grew up.
I take that back. What I said earlier. I was playing card notes at like 22 and shit like that for a girl I was fucking with.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was getting bread, my nigga. Like for real.
Yeah, I see you.
Money
out here
money
paying
come
car
up and
notes.
down. I fucking hate that shit. But yeah, like, so I was fucking other bitches, but still, like that type of commitment to be able to pay a car
Hold on, so
note,
you was
like,
paying car note and still fucking other hoes?
Why not?
All right, well, get it how you live.
Yeah, but
It
like,
ain't
you know,
tricking
but I
if
was
you
still
got
like a
it,
dude
nigga.
who was
God damn
solid
it.
though. I wasn't no like on no sucker shit. I was a solid dude and shit like that. So it's never really. I grew up way too early. Yeah,
I'm with
way
you.
too fucking early. So like
I
that shit
done
don't really
bought
apply to
some-
me.
I
A
done
lot
bought
of that
some
stuff.
bundles, nigga, but I ain't paid a car
I ain't
note.
buying no bitch no bundles,
I done
man.
bought
That
a
shit,
couple
nah. That
bundles.
shit.
Shit, I don't know.
wasn't-
Bundles
Nah,
is
that was
about
my
to a
people though.
fucking
Like
car
she was.
note though. Shit.
That was my girl though.
Depending on what kind of bundles you buying.
600.
Yeah,
I ain't buying
yeah,
them kind of goddamn bundles. nigga.
Nah, I ain't buying no bundles, man. I don't give a fuck. Like I'll pay for nails, but bundles, nah, that's fuck that
You
shit.
paying for them acrylics? Me and the girls
pay for
talking about
nails, but like-
acrylics earlier.
I'm like,
Nah,
You getting, huh?
bundles? Nah,
man.
I
I
could
bought
never.
a
I ain't
couple
going out like
bundles
that,
nigga, in my
man.
younger days. Had that
Shit
real
make-
quick, bam,
shit
bam,
looking
bam.
like
Went to
trannies
the
with all
little
that shit
Asian
in their
man.
head.
Got that number 4.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good, man.
dead.
Shout out to the Asian man.
I'm good, man. No bundles, man.
But no, so okay, let me ask y'all. So
I've never moved in with a girl. They always.
where the hell did
moved in
that come
with
from,
me.
nigga?
I'm just like how
Oh,
she's
well,
saying. Yeah, how she's saying the nigga would always stay over there. I would never do that.
Sound like they need military, man. Them niggas be wanting to
Oh,
get married
hell
after 2 months.
no.
You know what I'm saying? You get the benefits and shit.
No.
Like, you get the commitment you wanted. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like,
because military niggas still be cheating.
Yeah.
you got commitment though.
No.
Fuck that.
That's
That's not
asking
commitment.
too much.
Commitment is you fucking me, I'm fucking you, not talking no bitches, I'm not talking to niggas. Period.
You got a skew view
What
like
about,
baby.
Or else.
what about a little harmless flirt?
Skewed.
No, that's cheating. You ain't want your girl doing that, period.
Remember how we talked about cheating is anything you wouldn't do in front of your significant other? Would you flirt in front of your significant other?
That's my definition, Mo. You can't use my
shit.
Both of y'all getting something out of it. That's the only time it's acceptable.
Let me ask y'all this, because we were talking about this just a second ago. So what if somebody gives you their feelings, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm into you, I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to make this, I want to make this exclusive to me and you, but you not feeling it. Let's say, because I'm putting this on the females first. Let's say y'all say that to a dude, and he like, yeah, I'm just not there yet. Can y'all be okay with that and still be cool with him, or is it just an all or nothing? Once you put that out there, if you don't,
that's cool. We can build. We can get there.
Right, cool. Well, shout out to y'all.
I mean, eventually.
Oh, Mo.
It just really, that's that question. That depends for me.
I don't want to see y'all fuck around, be 35 and be side bitching out here. That's
I don't know. I would never be no side bitch, but
maybe on accident, bro. You never.
Oh no, never.
On accident.
You gotta take getting cheated on at least once. Like this is part of the game.
It's happened.
It's happened.
Yeah, just once.
What if you start
if he
off
cheat on you
as
too
the
much,
side
that means he
chick
don't
and then
respect
you
you.
move in the pole position? What happens?
Wait, what?
If you start off as side chick that you didn't know about, like what if 6 months, the 6-month Mo rule, when y'all finally get committed, he actually tell you, yeah, we committed, so I want to be honest with you now. At first, you was my side chick.
I told you.
See, no, then I wouldn't. How you get them is how they gonna leave your ass.
Exactly.
But you didn't know about it at first.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
That's trifling as hell. So you telling me why you had a whole bitch?
No, that means you won, Bree. That's what it means.
No, it don't. Because if you got a side bitch with her, what's gonna stop you from having a side bitch with me?
Yeah, you gonna have a side bitch with me.
Life's about winning.
I mean, hey man, hey, I don't know what to tell you, but this shit happens.
I'm not finna compete for no nigga.
They didn't know you were competing.
Man, first off, women don't want dudes that don't get hoes.
Yes! Shout out to Blake.
That's bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm talking about side bitches.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If
okay, but
no
after
you can smell a nigga who ain't getting no hoes. You can smell it on him.
Come to a halt. It has to be like, okay, pump your brakes.
No. But you don't want other females to at least like check for your dude though? Be like,
no.
Oh, damn.
That's why I don't have no social media.
Hell no.
They don't know you got fans. If they know you got fans, like you got social media, you got bitches all up under your Instagram
like,
and shit like that.
Let bitches comment all day. Like my ex nigga bitches comment and shit all day. Okay. Let me find out you fucking one of these hoes in your DMs.
Okay, so they can comment and like.
Oh
bitches.
yeah, go right ahead. I agree with you.
She say that crazy.
Oh no,
you say it now, right?
No,
in that situation, that's gonna be more so what your partner.
You got the draft ready for a bitch right now.
Start sending kissy faces.
It's gonna be more important what your partner doing. If he's sitting there liking every single one and commenting back and sending emojis and shit, then it's like, okay.
He gotta do
like comments now.
What?
You can like comments.
This is so low, my nigga.
Yeah, you can like comments on Instagram.
Oh shit, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out, man, because I feel like I'm with Blake. I think this is definitely a big female topic. Although I'm gonna go to JC right now because JC is our resident.
Hopeless romantic.
He's y'all. This might go over y'all head because y'all a little young. He's our resident Ralph Tresvant, right?
I
don't think he know the fuck Ralph Tresvant is.
Ralph Tresvant, man with sensitivity. New
probably
edition.
said Tito Puente probably been better for him.
But that's who JC is, right? He's the more sensitive dude, right? No disrespect.
Romero Santos.
Is he?
JC? Oh, this nigga. Watch this. So talk to me, JC. Talk to me, JC. How many times have you talked to women and told them that you wanted to be exclusive in the shit?
Hey, look, mommy, you got the shit up. Get out the pie, mommy. Get out. Shit, get out the pie. What are you waiting for? Shit, get out the pie. Like,
I'm fucking dead.
Like what?
What are y'all talking about? I'm so lost.
Very few.
Very few?
Very few. There's very few that I've asked to be exclusive with. Very, very few, actually.
He sounds sad.
Right, I'm like,
he like, you gotta wait, nigga. Damn.
Not sad.
I gotta bring that shit up.
Not sad at all. I just been through too much to.
Go ahead.
I have. I've just been through too much to want to.
Man, talk about
I'm not
to want to ask just anybody.
At the time, 'cause you're not worth my tears.
I'm good.
Go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
Sorry, man. I'm fucking with you, man.
Y'all niggas can go somewhere else.
I'm just saying. I just want you to express your feelings. Be comfortable. You're in the trust tree right now.
This nigga.
Yeah, this nigga said
You're in the trust tree right now.
Anyway.
You can say how you feel. Hey, jump in the chat too, man. If y'all out there, jump in the live chat. Let us know how y'all feel, man. Y'all got a 6-month rule like Mo? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all going no rubber first night like Blake? Is there a time limit?
Night two.
Night two. All right. Is there a time limit on how long you should be talking, dating before you quote unquote make a commitment? The old folks would say, "Shit, I'll get off the pot." You understand? We ain't got to the big question yet. How long before
marriage?
Yeah, eventually. If you're gonna get exclusive, what the hell is you getting exclusive for? If you ain't gonna eventually,
I'm with you.
you shouldn't get exclusive with somebody if you don't see the shit quote unquote going somewhere, right?
Agreed.
I just started thinking
Right?
about shit like that, to tell you the truth. Like,
True.
I never thought about that. I'm like, damn, so we doing this because we gonna get married one day?
Like, whoa.
Like, fuck.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
just hit me like a year.
That's the whole reason I'm asking this question. I'm trying to figure out like why we just be exclusive just to be exclusive. We don't think this shit is going quote unquote anywhere long term, and we can keep doing what we're
Forever.
doing, right?
I mean, I've seen people that have a different mindset, though. I
Like
remember
what?
one time, well, that was something that was kind of like a trending topic. You know, Twitter basically like a big ass chat room. So this girl was talking about, because there was always people talking about y'all don't date to marry. Oh, like kind of feeling some type of way. They're like, oh y'all don't date to
sense.
marry.
Shit.
And like this girl did say some shit where she was like, no, I'm not dating to marry. Like I date because I'm trying to figure out not only what I want like in a person, but I'm learning more about myself and what I want in a relationship and shit like that. So it's more so like a learning experience for them. It's not really like that's not the end goal for them. That's just kind of
That
like,
means that they're doing that to eventually figure themselves out and eventually get married. So technically, they are dating to get married.
I mean, I
Maybe-
guess
maybe not that one
but
person.
They're
but
more so like living more so in like now. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about
Like,
the
oh, if
future
I'm not
and
gonna, if
what's
I'm gonna
gonna
actually
happen,
marry
like-
this person.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
the person though. Yeah, that shit makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I understood that. I could definitely understand that perspective, but
Then they get a little old and start. What's that shit called in the Bible? Start looking for their Boaz. Is that what it's called?
Boaz, isn't that God in some
That's what
language
you
or
start
something?
looking for. Talk to me, JC. Let's go to church.
Mm.
I'm fucking with you, but no.
Usually I'm out on that shit.
That's the interesting thing, though, right? Because that's what I'm saying. Like the whole dating experience. You know what I mean? It's. I know Bree talks about it all the time. You're supposed to be out here just having fun at a certain age, right? You know what I'm saying? You date people, you hang out, y'all kick it, go to the show. You know what I'm saying? Do what the hell you do, go to the bar, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But
I want to be careful when you say you're supposed to be having fun at a certain age, because
I
honestly,
thought about that too for a second.
you're
you're
supposed to
so
be having fun.
you're always supposed to have fun with your significant other.
Well, we're not talking about.
No,
No, you're just talking about.
No, but I'm saying because you can't just say just limit it to, hey, you're supposed to have fun at a certain age, just be out there, do this and do that. I don't think. All right, so I always say a child you can form, an adult you reform, right? So
Let's go to church, goddamn.
so when you're young, you're forming your character, you're forming your characteristics, you're forming your likes, your dislikes, you're forming what it is you're interested in, not interested, what you're looking for, what you're not looking for. That's what you're forming. And once you come up to a certain age that you've already formed that, it's hard to break those character traits. So when you say when you're out here at a certain age trying to have fun, I feel like you're breaking what you've already tried to form while you were growing up. You know what I'm saying?
This is JC story time, man. This is.
I was trying to hold it for a minute.
Yeah.
I looked up, everybody was
This is JC story time. We going to church.
I was listening.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
When it's time
Jay,
to go to
my
church,
nigga,
goddammit, you go to church and you let the pastor preach. You don't interrupt the
Damn, I
pastor.
should be able to hold my emotions like that.
You let that damn pastor preach.
My acting skills ain't shit.
Everybody who's ever watched this show knows when it's JC story time, you let JC go. Goddammit.
Have fun though, man, because as a man, you can't really learn how to treat a woman until you womanize, for lack of a better word.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta fuck with a lot of shit before you
Negative.
realize how to treat women, man.
now you learn how to treat women because the way your dad treats your mom.
Who I had?
JC
Fuck
did not
out of here. A lot of
treat
niggas ain't had no
Not
daddy.
everyone has that. Not
Yeah.
everyone has
I'm
that.
with you. I'm with
I know
you.
the nigga,
But what
but
I'm
he ain't
saying
told me
is, but
Right,
what I'm
and like
saying-
you know what I'm saying. That it depends. Yeah, it does.
Hold on,
depend
you
how
don't agree
grow
with
up.
that? Like you gotta date a lot of women, in my opinion, before you realize how to treat a woman.
Nah, I doubt that.
So you can fuck with 5 chicks and then boom, you ready to get married.
No, it's not about
fuck
you
up,
ready
you
to
don't
get
really know
married.
women yet.
No, nigga, you will never know a woman, no matter how long
You can
you
have a
with
sense
that.
of it.
No, you will never understand.
you don't think you have
to
a sense of
understand a woman is literally being smarter than Nikola
Understanding.
Tesla.
What about
Okay.
understanding? Not even understanding.
Nah, nigga, it's hard to understand a
Great.
woman, bro.
We'll
It's
talk
hard.
about this shit later.
It's hard to understand a woman. It is.
What
That's
happened?
right. You're not supposed to understand them. You're just supposed to love them, bro. Just love them and take care of them. That's it. You're not supposed to understand them.
Well, that's a whole nother show
You
topic,
do
I
need to-
guess, 'cause
what?
that's just-
You're not.
Contrary, you
Listen,
definitely
Hold on,
don't
as a
hold on.
man,
No,
as a
no,
man,
We
no.
have women
no,
here.
No,
I know
no,
bitches.
no. That's not it.
fucking
That is
around.
not. You definitely need to
Nah,
understand where your woman is coming from. You don't have to agree. You can disagree with me all motherfucking day, but you gonna understand where the fuck I'm coming from. If you don't, then
women are and it's not a bad thing, but I'm saying y'all are very complex, very complex. There's nothing simple to women. Nothing.
That's why you need to womanize, JC.
It's
You
not,
need-
no,
you
it's
need
not
to
about
try
you
to
womanizing.
Different women, and
It's
you
just you.
understand,
It's
better
just
understanding.
It's not even about womanizing. It's just loving them and respecting them.
Dating a lot of women. How about that, JC? Date multiple women. Just you gotta do this.
JC don't do that.
I don't.
All right, man.
Maybe
you
you
never
should.
learn women then.
Get out there.
Hold on, says the chick. I don't listen. My focus when I'm dating one chick is one chick. There's no other chicks around.
That's not dating.
To me, when I'm dating or when I'm talking to somebody, it's just that one person.
So you make it
that's
because
not, that's
it's-
not the right. That's
it's
not
not
the
about
right practice.
It's not a.
That's how you get your swag up, fam. Fucking with
That's
multiple
not
women, though. You can't
dating
really
though.
do that
Dating
shit
is getting
without-
to know not.
It's but
Sex can be included, but dating is getting to know multiple people to be like, okay, yeah,
that's not
I wanna
dating.
fuck with-
For me, that's not dating. That's creating friendships with other people. I don't. If I'm looking for for one thing.
You can't just have your mindset on one thing because that one person may not have what you need. You need to see multiple
Then-
outlooks on
then-
different women.
then-
This is
to
coming
know
from a
to be
woman
like-
since you ain't listening to me. I
Hey,
hope you listen to her.
so if it's not coming from her, then she gets cut automatically, and I move on to the next. But I don't date 3 and 4 women at the same time.
What's
He
wrong with
don't
that? Like,
get
what in
that.
your world makes that wrong?
Listen, dealing with one woman is hard enough as it is. Why the hell you want to deal with 4? That shit is
You don't have to
ridiculous.
treat them all like queens and shit while you.
Yeah, you just
That's-
gotta- you
That's
gotta-
just not what JC
That's
do.
not-
honestly, okay.
he treat
just
them
from
like
my
queens.
perspective, Maybe
That's it. That's me. I
maybe
treat
that's
them-
why you. I don't know what your situation is right now, but maybe that's why things don't go well for you because you put too much up front.
who said nothing?
I don't know, but I'm just
I mean,
saying.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
it.
baby.
But I'm saying
That's my guy,
maybe
but
that's the
she got a
case.
point, man. Like,
That's
if
the
you feel
case
like
because a
these
lot of
ain't-
women, when they see a man off rip is like doing that, they're like, okay, he's you know what I'm saying. They're gonna try to like run over you. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know what the problem is. Women don't like nice guys. Women like thugs.
No,
They want badass niggas
no,
with their pants below their ass, showing the boxes they
Niggas a
wear.
Republican. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know you made that much money to be a Republican. Like, I don't make that much to be
how
a
you
Republican.
come like a woman.
No, listen, I'm just playing with when it comes to all that shit. But
I
my
got a
thing,
point in some of that shit. That's why women do like
No.
the asshole though, because it's so tragic.
But that's
It's
not
appealing.
me.
Nobody
That's not
likes
my
a nice guy.
character,
If
though.
you first meet me and you're doing all that, I'm like, damn, you like that with every bitch you meet. Like, you know, that's gonna be my thought process.
I ain't special.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel like
I
you do
treat
that
a
with every
woman. I treat a woman the way I saw my mom being treated when I grew up in my household.
JC is 2019, man.
And it'll be 2032, and I'll still have the same.
Nah, you
Nigga,
still gonna be having the same mentality. With
I want my daughter, and I said this a couple episodes back. I want my daughter to marry a man that's better than me, and I want my son to marry a woman that's better than his mom. That's why when we were together, I made sure that we never argued in front of my kids. I've never, first of all, I never even argued with my ex-wife. Never, ever have I ever argued with her. I never raised my hands at her because I grew up watching my father treat my mother like an absolute queen. He never screamed at her, never raised his hands at her, never argued in front of us. That's what I know. That's what I know. And what I know, I'm going to put into practice. I'm going to develop other learning abilities as I go along, but I'm going to stick to me treating a woman right because they deserve to be treated right, no matter who they are.
Right? Like she came from Puerto Rico to over here.
Yeah.
So she came from there, and your father came from over there to over
That's
here.
like
No, my
every
father
man
was
don't
my father
deserve
was
the
born
world.
my father was born in New York City
But it's people
from
of
Puerto Rican
Rican,
parents.
right?
Yes.
See, they come from the island, and even today, Puerto Ricans still have a certain level of what you call it? I wouldn't say respect, but it's a certain level of tradition that they follow.
Yeah.
So it was even more deep rooted back then. So you basing that shit off of that's their culture, and this is Western culture. So you can't really apply the
That's
same
not
shit
their
to Western
culture,
I mean,
nigga.
it
That's
depends,
my
'cause
culture.
My stepdad's Puerto Rican.
But
and
you're
his family all
in Western culture. You know? You can't
So
really-
it depends.
And nigga, you ever seen the Puerto Rican Day Parade? Them niggas be wildin'.
No, it depends. It depends.
Like,
It depends.
I don't know where you get the
baby,
perception from.
no.
I ain't.
That's an
Say y'all
exception.
fucked up.
I wouldn't say just because they Puerto Rican, it's tradition. No, my stepdad's Puerto Rican. My stepdad's been on my life since I was 1 year old, so I've been around my Puerto Rican side of the family, and they all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what this nigga alien, man.
Some are, respectful, and some don't give. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how, you know what I'm saying, how you want to bring up your children, how you want your relationship to perceive to your children, so on and so on.
I thought y'all would think that it was admirable what JC is doing.
Man, I'm telling you, they don't like nice guys.
I see. I thought the women was gonna think it was admirable that he only. But y'all actually make a strong point that if he is committed and treating you like that, you're gonna think, well, this is the way you treat everybody. I never thought about that.
All right. So to rebuttal that, you should be happy that I'm just treating you like that at that moment. But unless we until we break up or until we say no more, then obviously I'm gonna stop treating you like that, and you're gonna be nothing else to me. You're literally cut from the root. I'm done with everything, and I'm walking on to the next. It's that simple.
JC, man. You cutting everybody from the root, my nigga.
Bro, if I cut you from the listen, if I'm done from, it's the truth. Because if I don't want to keep going back to my past. I don't do that. I don't go back to my past. If I cut with you, I cut with you for a reason.
So
we're done.
Let's say you ask a woman that like, yo, I think this is going well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only dating you. I don't know if you're dating other guys, but I would like it for it if you don't date any other guys and we're exclusive. And she says, because this is the question I asked the ladies a minute ago, and she's like,
no.
And she's like, I don't think I'm there yet. Yo, go. Are you cool? Because I asked them, would you be cool now with continuing the relationship the way you're going, or would you want to end it at that point?
So everything, like I said, everything I do is
answer the question.
it's like I said, everything.
Everything's
I'm not doing
question for Jason.
No, I'm not doing anything expecting, and I don't do nothing for you expecting anything in return. That's the number one step.
Well, how long would you wait for your women to be ready to commit to you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she said, I'm cool right now. Like, what would you do? Would you end it, cut her from the root, or would you like ride it out with her?
Well, I wouldn't want nobody to date other people if they're talking to me. So I probably would say no. I don't know.
You would tell her, you know what? Fuck you, bitch.
Nah, I would never say that. I would never say that. I would never say that.
I think that's actually like, honestly, like earlier whenever you was asking about that too, it's like it's a good thing for people to be upfront about that, because at least at this point I know how to move. We can still fuck with one another, but now it means that I'm just gonna continue on doing what I'm doing. You're like, like I can go and be with the niggas I want to be with
but
on the
don't
side.
It make
You know what I'm
everything
saying?
a little weirder though now moving forward? Though? You don't think so?
No.
I don't know, because it seems like the sex schedule will be fucked up now. Maybe you know what I'm saying?
What you talking about? Like, what'll be weird?
Like if Mo or Bree ask a dude like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's this going? They like, well, I don't want to commit right now. I'm just chilling. I feel like that might fuck up. You know.
I think it's different whenever you ask
because
the way that you're asking the question is, just where is this going? I think it's a lot. Like,
I think it depends on the situation of the person.
I think the question that gets your feelings hurt is just like, so when are we going to be together? Like, when are we going to take this to the next level? That's more of a question that's going to ask, like, you put yourself in a position to hurt yourself.
Jesus, you're asking
if you asking somebody just like, okay, so what's up? Like, what you trying to do? That's just more of like, okay, let's just make sure we're on the same page. Like, and if we're not, we can get on the same page.
And it always depends on the person's situation, like what they're going through or what they just finished going through. You know what I mean? That's where you can. That's where you can base your decision off of.
That's true,
you know
because
I mean?
I only made the 6-month mental rule because of what I went through in my last relationship, and I kind of rushed that shit. I didn't know the person that long, and it was a disaster.
So at what point do you let that type of stuff go, though? Like, stop basing the future off of old shit.
I don't think it's not necessarily that I'm basing everything
anybody.
off of it. I'm not treating every single person the same, but I definitely took those as lessons in the way that I should be moving. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's why I was one of those people back when I was a lot younger. Like I was one of those people that just always was with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Always had a boyfriend, always was dating, always was on somebody. Like, and I feel like that was a wake up call. That was something that slapped me in the face. I was just like, damn, Mo, like, look at how you've been moving. Now I've been single for 2 years, because it's just like now I can actually take the time to like get to know somebody than like really like make something of whatever it is that I'm trying to make. Because back then I wasn't making shit like of my situations. I was just
getting
I was
into
just
it and, like,
going, yeah,
fucking-
I just wanted to be near somebody and be
throwing
around
it.
somebody. And I think that's the difference. Is some
fucking with you,
people
man.
take that and be bitter off that shit. I'm not bitter about it. I mean, there's definitely things that I didn't like in the relationship, things the way certain things went. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful for the things that I went through at the same time because
makes you-
Yeah, it makes
it
you who
really
you
taught
are.
me a
Yeah,
lot.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It really taught me a lot.
Shows you some shit.
And I wouldn't be who I am today as like in the dating game if I didn't go through that shit. Like, so I'm always, you know, just kind of mold myself around certain things.
But
You
that's
know what I'm
why I
saying?
always say that once women hit 30 and they not married,
What?
they
What
are
happens?
bitter and callous
So I gotta get them before 30.
and just cold. Yes.
25,
Because of what
hopefully,
y'all
'cause
just
shit.
described, you went through all that shit from like 18 to 30.
Dude,
Oh,
it's over.
my
This
God.
shit was actually not that long ago.
No.
It was like 2 years ago.
No,
Like,
no.
I don't
Say
see
you,
myself-
but Mo, you got about 7 more years of those. Think about if you
I
had
give it
7
2.
more. Y'all.
But see, no, I'm not because now I've changed the way that I do things. I've changed my
I'm
approach
with
to
you, and
certain
hopefully,
things. You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
Hov did that, so hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you good. But that's why I'm saying that when I look at women that when they get to 30, it's just something about that 38. Because one of y'all said 30.
I've done it to some of them.
Bree said 30. Didn't you say 30? 30 is always like an age where like that's always like a lie.
Realize some shit, right?
Yeah, like people just
Yeah.
feel like, oh, by 30. You know
Oh,
what
I'm 30.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like when I was 18, I was
No.
like, man, I feel like I was never gonna be 30. Then one day I woke up, I was 29. I was like, oh shit,
fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
like nigga.
But see, I think that's just the thing. Like people put that on that age
yeah, I feel
group.
like-
I think whenever you 30, like that's really whenever like real shit supposed to start happening in your life.
Says
Like
the 2 women who said, one who said she wouldn't date nobody over 30, the other one who well,
Actually, it might be your best bet, to be honest, man.
Is the next somebody
That's
older,
When
right?
dudes really grow up, man.
Well, let
like,
me
for
talk to
real.
the Muslims. The Muslims out there say that you should date a woman who is half your age plus 7. That's what the Muslim brothers
Well, I don't
Half
know,
your age
because
plus
like I've
7?
talked to a dude
Half
that's
your
like
age plus 7.
34, and he just has like a 10-year-old, and he just. It's just a lot of commitment that I'm just not ready for. So I just feel like
So they can't have
yeah,
kids,
you
y'all.
you
Basically,
start getting into
honestly,
that
I'm
thing,
gonna be
whenever I'm
honest,
only a
if
couple
I
years
can't
off
fuck
than
with
your
nobody that has
than one of your
kids.
kids, bro. That's kind of weird.
I just know, because if we ever have kids, I want my first kids to be your kids, and I just don't
But
want.
I
Who
also-
said that last
See,
week?
man,
What's up with that?
But I
you know
also-
another thing that happen when they get 30, all that little shit die too.
Yeah.
No,
Take
they
a kid.
gonna-
Take a kid.
there's
They might
gonna
take
be
2
niggas
kids.
out here with
All
no
that
A
shit
kids.
divorce, like all that shit changed, dude.
I'm
Like
trying to told you.
There's
Tryna tell
gonna
you
be
now,
niggas
man,
out
that's
here
how
with
that
no
shit go,
kids.
'cause,
I know a
Definitely.
lot of dudes in their 30s, mid-30s with no fucking kids. Ton
Exactly.
of dudes. Yeah, man. So they
They out here.
yeah.
But that's the thing, like, the reason I say 35 though is because once it starts reaching into like the 40-year-old range,
Yeah, you
my
too young to be
parents
dating
is
somebody
40
Yeah,
and
you-
they're
Bro, my
mid-40s,
parents is
bro.
42. I
I
can't.
can't fuck with
No.
somebody that's the same age or older than my parents.
I'm with
Like I
you.
just
No,
can't
no,
do
no.
that.
No, you should. But
No.
Muslims say half your age plus 7. That's what
Plus,
half
You
your
know, a
age
damn
plus 7.
word.
So it's a lot of niggas that they're doing the math right now.
is that Nation of Islam or like Muslim?
No, that's the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the honorable minister.
Assalamu.
Yeah, I'ma
I don't
say
even want to fuck
30.
it up,
30
man. I was
is
about to
max
say
for
that.
me.
Assalamu. How it go? Assalamu. I'm chilling, man. I don't want no smoke, baby. I swear to God.
look, they watch it too.
I swear. I want nothing.
Shout out to them niggas, man. But all right, man. So y'all don't like. So y'all won't. So the ladies want commitment. JC, I don't know what the hell.
Who knows, man?
I don't know if you want a commitment or if you just cool. Hold on. So you said you commit right off the bat. So you're only one person at a time. That's it.
That sounds horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That is tough, JC.
That sounds like I'm finna get my
commend that.
feelings
I
hurt.
commend you for
That's
that.
I don't.
You know,
that hurts the heart. That's that's
I'm
too
trying
much.
to get my feelings hurt doing some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
the rest
man.
of
You
the
will
panel
get your
doesn't
feelings hurt
agree.
doing some shit like that.
I'm with you, JC. I feel you.
Hey, man,
care
if
less
it ain't
whether
broke,
they
don't fix
agree or not. I mean,
Tupac Kev, don't
Now, is the
nobody
shit broke
else
though? That's the thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But is it broke? Is it working?
Is it working? That's a good question.
Is it working?
it worked for the last. I don't know.
So it's not. It's
5
not
years.
effective currently.
Hey, how many people should y'all be dating at once? Because right now we're talking about how long should you date before quote unquote committing.
What
much
would
as you
you
can
what
afford,
would you
actually.
categorize as dating? What's dating to you?
To me, well,
Yeah, hanging out, kicking shit.
shit. I'm a married.
Kicking.
I'm a married man. Dating is watching TV.
Man, we basing this on your old life,
I'm
man.
just saying.
Shit.
Like,
Well, I've
we're
been married
We ain't
for-
talking about none of your side bitches,
Back
Roy.
in
We're
the-
hanging out, talking.
So back in the day, all right. So dating for me, just the motherfuckers I like kicking it with, just hanging
Okay.
out. So you got shit. You can do that with half a dozen motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. Half a dozen easy.
I don't
There's
know,
7
but
days.
Dating-
there's a
dating
certain
for
It's
me-
point.
expensive though, man.
There's a
if you
certain
want
That's what
point
I'm
you got
saying.
too many. I'm
I
just
don't
like,
think
oh,
I don't think
yeah,
that's
it gets-
dating.
I'm tired.
When you hanging out, you're not dating.
That
You're-
is dating. You're getting
You're
to
going
know
on a
someone.
date.
You're talking.
You're literally-
When you-
expressing
that's-
certain things
that's-
that you want out of life. That's dating.
It's
That's
literally dating.
That's
So we got
dating.
okay, so what in your mind? What is that? If you're hanging out, what is that? Hanging out?
Hanging out. You
That's
just
dating,
hanging.
fool.
That's
That's not
dating.
dating.
That's kind of a word semantics, JC.
Yeah, it is.
That's not dating. Dating for me is, and I guess it's just because I'm a traditional type of dude. Dating for me is
Nigga, why you wearing no tuxedo then?
whatever.
Supposed to be in this hoe with a suit on every week. You got on Jordans, nigga. You ain't that traditional.
You ain't
Get
that
outta here.
traditional. You don't got on white pants.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, first,
This
that's Dominican
guy.
shit. Like, cultural appropriation should never.
I've been trying to figure out. Okay, so y'all, so 5, 6 people. I'm
No,
not saying
no,
you
that's
gotta be dating that many people. I'm just
that's
saying
definitely
though.
too
5,
many.
6 is too much.
I can
Alright,
say
3? I don't
honestly,
know when the fuck you
max. I wouldn't even say I hang out with all. If I'm texting, like I can be texting dudes, but it's like, what are we really talking about?
Even that shit's tiring too.
Yes,
just texting
I'm
all
like, what are we
day.
talking about?
It sounds like y'all
Constantly
coming around to
just
JC
multiple
right now.
people hitting my
No.
line.
Y'all
That's
done went to
fine.
3 now. In a minute, we're gonna dwindle it down to 2.
No, I don't know. Like I feel like okay. Let me think about
But
how
I'm
many
the
people I'm
traditional
currently
guy.
hanging out with.
Shit. All right, who buying the bundles? Who buying the acrylics?
No one's buying anything.
They
Maybe.
should.
So they really need
That's
to
fine
be dropped.
anything?
That's what
You
you
doing this all
Food,
wrong.
maybe. You know what I'm saying? We'll go out to eat. They're
Okay.
paying. You know what I'm saying? Just
I
little
do.
shit.
I do have a theory. Women should never pay for food.
Agreed.
If I was a woman, I would never pay for food. Are you kidding me? I got a vagina and
No,
titties.
I would like if I
I
like
would never.
one
pay
of the
for
niggas
food.
I'm talking to. Like if I'm getting something, I'm like, hey, do you want something? Like I'll get him something and bring it over. You know?
Yeah, that's cool, but that's because he's already $3,000 in the hole on food.
No, not even. Not even.
Responsibility.
Not
You should
even.
never pay
Not
for
even.
food. You,
Oh, you got it?
Right.
Cut
Oh, in
it
that
from
case,
there.
I want.
You showing off at Whataburger
Not
and
getting
shit.
water, bitch.
Getting guac and shit at Chipotle. Fuck out of here.
Not
You
getting
want to
water.
show out now and shit.
You gotta be fucking for the guac. Yo.
You got room for dessert now. Oh, now you want a dessert. Ain't that about a bitch?
Hell yeah.
But no,
Don't
I
ever
don't know
order
about
no
never
damn
though,
dessert.
right? Damn. I don't know about never. Like
never would. The time you should listen. If I had a vagina and breasts, I'm not paying for food.
I had a good run where I had chicks going half on shit, and I was like, they would insist. I was like, okay, cool.
Well, these women, did they have?
They're not broken enough yet?
Did they have underarm hair? Because typically, like these.
Feminist chicks, right?
Yeah,
just
they-
say that, man. You got you scared of everybody. I'm surprised you ain't said that little shit tonight.
We ain't got there
We
yet,
ain't got
but
there
I
yet.
am.
Don't. I know. I gotta remind them of that shit. Oh my god. Yeah, a couple of them were.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
you
couple
can
of them
tell.
were.
Chicks
Yeah,
with
you right
underarm
about
hair,
that.
they usually want to pay for their own food.
I mean, they have armpit hair though. Nah, she have armpit hair though. Nah. Neither one had armpit
We
hair.
want to throw up right now.
What?
Chicks
But
with
for armpit hair,
Bring-
I've never seen a non-white woman have armpit hair like the same way about me.
No.
It
I've been on dates
I mean,
where I
I've
know
dealt with
motherfuckers
people,
on purpose.
like, I've dealt with a person like going on for like a year. We just, you know. It's not like I don't talk to them every day. It's like want to be with them.
I think he was
just,
saying like beyond this one date. Like, you
we
talking
just
about one date?
communicate. Like we hang out. If we hang out, we don't. It's just like we like
sound
each
like-
I
other's
don't know,
company.
because it's hard for me.
It sound
It's
like that
it's kind
nigga
of hard for me
had
to.
some good dick. Go ahead.
I'm dead.
He
Exactly
give
what
me
it
a
was.
bunch of like hand signals. It sound like that nigga.
Then I broke her wrist and I text that nigga back. Oh shit, nigga, yo. I got his name under good dick.
Like
you know
if
what
I hit him up after 2 a.m., he gonna answer if he hear me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's hard for me to fake the funk though.
Is it?
It's hard for me to like fake fuck with somebody because I don't. You will see it all on my face and my body language and the things that I'm like, you know, like brushing shit off. It's hard for me to hide that and
But I'm
kind
just
of
saying
like
somebody
suppress
that,
that.
that like you enjoy hanging out with, but you just know like I can't really be with this person, be with this person.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
sometimes it's hard to like really like, cause if you do really like that person, it's gonna be like, damn, like I know it's not gonna go anywhere. So like for me, I knew that with this one person I've been, you know, dealing with for whatever. So I already knew that. So I know like we just, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind kicking with him. Like we really like friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
she
Well, that's
couldn't-
whenever they get
she
friend
couldn't
zone.
date Brian Pumper, but she was just.
I wouldn't even date him to even if I did like him at one point, but even he was come to be like, oh, I want to be like, nah, bro, nah.
See, what about you, Blake? I know you've had that experience, right?
What's that? Like somebody just
Yeah,
fucking
that you
them and on?
knew. Yeah, you knew like this shit ain't going. We go like you like hanging out with a person, but this shit ain't really going.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, that's most of my shit usually.
JC, has it ever happened? Was it a rainbow that occurred?
Never.
Somebody that like you like hanging out with, but you was like, you know what? She's a stripper and she's a heathen. And
She cool as shit though, right?
yeah, but she's super cool. Never
I'm
know.
fucking dead.
My goal last year was to have this nigga drinking Hennessy by the end of summer, but it never happened.
It's some
I was too busy drinking
it
shit
is
myself,
some
probably.
Super cool strippers out there, JC.
I have a lot of stripper friends.
I
They're
never
amazing.
said they were, nigga. I never
Would
said.
you kick it with you know?
Like hang out with them.
Like date, like go out, like.
If it, and I knew it wasn't gonna work out.
Yeah.
No.
All right. JC's not wasting his damn time.
We can be friends. We can chill
Not
out like
wasting your
that.
time by
But
not wasting your time. You gotta do this shit a little bit. Like,
I would
don't
think so,
know,
right?
But hey,
nah,
man. Yeah,
that's just not my style.
if it ain't
That's
broke,
just
don't
not my
fix it,
style.
man. But if that shit broke, fix that shit, fool.
If that shit broke, fix that shit. All right, man. Let's get ready
I'm
to
not
get
gonna
the
rep a
fuck
style
out of
that's not me, because then I'm gonna look foolish trying to rep another style that's not me. Have you ever tried to put on a certain attire that doesn't look like you?
I be trying.
You
shit
know-
I can
sometimes, so,
make
yeah.
anything work.
Let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit.
That was not a good analogy. I'm talking about as far as clothing.
No. I'm talking about you. There's one thing that you put on one time and you was like,
Plaid and
no,
camo.
that's
I
not
ain't
me.
never done this shit before. I said, fuck it, I'm trying.
No, there was that bright neon outfit. I
Oh, yeah.
couldn't bring it out.
Still ain't wore that.
I'm
Exactly.
saying that's how it's
So-
dating life is.
Exactly.
All right, all right.
Exactly.
Like,
There's always that
One
one
time.
thing.
There was that one outfit.
I tell you,
He got y'all.
there's always that one thing that you look in the mirror and you're like, I shouldn't be wearing.
I ain't
this
never
shit.
had that,
No,
bro.
I'm
I'm fine. Like, I don't fuck with it. Like, I did what you're saying, though.
because it's not my style. That's it. I'm not gonna put on. I very seldom put on cowboy boots because that's not my style.
You know, I ain't never write no cowboy
That's what I'm
boots
saying.
either.
Like it's not my style. You
I'm
won't
not
catch
even gonna
me.
purchase them hoes.
Yeah, nigga, I'm not even.
Well,
like,
I mean,
They're not making it to the crib.
What the hell we doing right? What are we talking about right
If I'm not stylish,
I'm talking about-
I don't feel myself.
like
now? You're gonna be you. You ain't gonna do nobody else.
right. It's my style.
And
My
JC
style is my
says-
style.
'Cause I could
One
never do
woman
that
at
shit
a
JC
time.
talking about, like, ever.
But hold on. So when you, we get ready to wrap the show up. So rate, comment, subscribe, man. Keep fucking with us. The ladies were live on Instagram. We're gonna start getting the social media popping as well. So y'all look out for us on Twitter, fucking Facebook, the Gram,
All that.
Snap, all
All
that.
of that.
Shit. We finna be on there getting that shit popping heavy coming up. But JC, so for you, it's one woman at a time. Boom, that's all you're doing. You meet her, you see something potentially with her, you're dating her. That's your focus, and that's it.
Yes, sir.
Blake, you open, you ain't even really like, you know. it just is
I'm
what
chilling
it is.
out more, man. It's only a
Yeah.
matter of time before you catch herpes. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta cut it out, you know? So,
This
yeah.
nigga.
It is only a matter of time.
I mean, I think
before
that shit a
you
joke. Like, I know I be saying shit like, it sound funny, but it's
It's-
funny until you have to go to
Wrap
the
it
doctor.
up.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
funny until you got
you know what I mean? Like, you can wrap it up and she might have a lesion somewhere that you don't see. Then that shit's secreting, you know what I mean?
You gotta inspect the whole. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
Gotta-
ain't looked at all the dicks you. I mean, sometimes you come in and be like night dog and shit. Like, you gonna cut the light on and say, oh, let me look at that motherfucker first. It don't happen like that every time. It just, it you know, it depends. Just
The dark is no fun.
just just overall, like, move at your speed.
So Bree
Like,
likes to have sex.
gotta
with the
come to a
lights
day where you
on.
just say, yo, it's, yeah.
Windows
Not all the
on.
way on.
Like just dim. You know what
I'm
saying?
like, crack the curtain a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let some little light in.
Just
I
don't
don't
be fucking a
care.
lot of
I just don't
people.
like it
Ain't
pitch
that
ass
no more.
black.
Hilarious.
I'm telling you, man, like, fucking a lot of people, that shit ain't really, it's alright, but it get old.
Jesus, it's a lot. It's a lot. I know a lot of people's gonna jump in the chat and be like, "Nigga, we would love to have that problem."
I mean, that ain't my problem no more. I've been chilling for like the last year or so. So I ain't really been like that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. It's weird. But like I said, it's only a matter of time for you catch some shit. So, you know,
Alright, and ladies,
on the towel.
ladies on the dating. So Mo, we know 6 months, and then after that, you gotta make a decision. Or at least you're gonna be
No,
asking.
it doesn't have to be like right at 6 months. Like,
I know,
all
but I'm
right,
saying
now we
that
making
general
decisions.
vicinity,
It could be
you-
4.
You getting an idea of what's going on within that first 6 months. And if you don't like
Yeah.
what you seeing, you hitting the eject button.
Yeah.
That's a good
Or
one.
if, vice versa. If they don't like what they're seeing, they just kind of go.
So
Because
just act for 6 months.
like I said, so most of them don't last past like month 3. So
Damn.
Show all the
That just
pastor
shows me
pictures,
everything I
the
need
youth
to know, you know what I'm
pastorship,
saying?
show all that shit.
Right? And Bree, you just vibing out here?
Going with the flow.
Bree in her whole phase, man. With all due respect, she's in her whole phase. She knows it.
We were gonna have a show. What happened to our show about the whole phase? We were gonna have a show.
Next show.
Like y'all want to make me pick the topic and shit.
Next
need to
show,
come on.
we are gonna talk about whole phases.
I'll bring some real hoes in here, a couple prostitutes.
So we're talking about whole
Fuck, I'm just
phases
fucking
next week.
Next week, put it on the gram, put it everywhere. Let them know.
And let's
Next
talk
week-
about how a whole phase is necessary.
Uh-oh.
It is
Necessary.
definitely
So necessary.
But we're not gonna get into that right now.
I'm not. But I am gonna say this. No,
So I'm really into.
I'm fucking with you. But yeah, next week we're talking about whole phase and how necessary it is, or it is not, JC.
All right, don't be asking me what the topic is.
Or your whole phase, or it's not, JC. But next week we're talking about your whole
If I
phase.
find out she got a whole phase, you know, I talked to her mother, and I.
Nah, that's Lionel, nigga. That's not me. That's Lionel. I don't talk to the parents, nigga. I'm out.
All right, man, we getting up out of here, man. Hey, y'all rate, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for hanging out with us, man. Again, social media. What's the damn? The Twitter is _no strings.
We got a Twitter?
Yeah, we got a Twitter, nigga.
Oh shit, okay.
That shit's crazy, right? That shit's
It
been
needs to be the group
that
chat.
shit's been hella inactive, nigga.
Damn.
So we're gonna make that shit active. We finna get it active again, like a gangbang.
Word.
I think it's _no strings the Twitter. We finna get all the snap and all that shit popping, man. We got the gram. I think the gram is also _no strings.
Is
but-
it Instagram?
Look,
Yeah, we got everything. Listen, we're gonna clarify.
We're gonna
the
put it
shit.
in the description
Yeah,
box.
we're gonna clarify the shit, goddamn
That
it.
shit
I
should
don't
be
know.
like, is it on the channel? Like on the YouTube channel? It got like the every joint?
He should,
It's
but
not
they
on
probably
there
don't
yet.
got it.
Oh my God. Why you even shout this shit out? You don't have it on this. Oh my
I
God.
don't like the way this shit is all coming at me right now.
You right, bro. You
He
actually right.
He about to put me on
You
the
right,
job.
that's
and
fucked up.
shit.
You right, yeah, you right, bro. You right
Mo,
about
you're very smart, Mo, because it is gonna be Mo and Bree doing the social media because
We're going to be on it. We're going to get it active.
We're gonna get it popping.
Finna get it
I
popping.
about that
Every
shit,
Wednesday
man.
night, y'all holler at us. And also coming soon.
You get
Be on the lookout. So you gotta subscribe to the channel because coming soon we got Lionel. He's gonna be doing his militant minute. He's gonna be doing a militant minute once a week. You can catch that Lionel rant on there, man, where he talking that
Niggas gonna
if
be
you
unsubscribing.
into that type of real rah-rah
Damn, this nigga getting a segment?
shit. Yeah, man. Lionel got the militant minute.
Alright.
It's only gonna be 60 seconds.
That shit
Goddamn.
on the comedy tag, cause a 60-pound nigga trying to talk like some real hard, heavy black man shit gonna be hilarious. I can't wait to see that shit.
So
Nigga
y'all
weigh
stay
10
tuned for the
pounds.
militant minute. And we got the ladies gonna be doing something as well. They don't know it yet. I was gonna tell them after the show, but they gonna be doing something as well. It's gonna be probably on like Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? They gonna having something popping for just like something real small. They gonna record, man, just like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They gonna talk some real shit to y'all. We also gonna be doing something for JC
This guy.
on Sundays, where you can
This
get
guy.
if you want to call it, if you want to holler at the channel on Sundays, get a little inspirational word, man. He gonna have a little quick little 2 minutes inspiration word, man.
Yeah.
Little words of revival for
Comes
you
on right after
Sundays.
church service.
Yeah, man, you get your little story time with JC, and then we got some shit popping off as well for probably for Mondays, dog. From the mind of Blake, that's
That
gonna
ain't
be on
happening.
Mondays,
Hell
man.
nah, I ain't got time for that. I almost forgot about tonight, nigga.
Blake,
What you
like, we
talking
ain't
about?
even discussed
Yeah.
this.
On Mondays,
Yeah.
Blake. So yeah, man, it's been the whole shit, man. We got some shit popping off on the channel.
So tune in
man.
all
Do that
week.
shit Saturday live from the strip
all
club.
week.
Yeah, so all week, man. So y'all gotta make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Holla at us, man. No strings attached. We out.
Bye.